What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest Android 16 based project InfinityX ROM, and the version is 3.1, and this is the build date of 10th August 2025. And there are two separate versions, I think. One includes GApps and one doesn't, and I have as usual flashed the GApps included variant here. If you check out the notes, it says that it passes the strong integrity right out of the box. You just need to enable the PIF settings. So I'll try to do that. And obviously, if you don't know how to flash this ROM on your Redmi K20 Pro, you can check out the flashing guide from the description box below. By the way, these are the stock apps which are present in this ROM, in the GApps variant at least. There is the stock camera as the Leica camera. The phone app and stuff is there. Like this phone app is a AOSP kind of dialer, you can say, which also has the call recording options, and there is the Google messages and stuff. But there is not much bloatware here, I guess. Both contacts and messages are from Google, and we have the stock gallery app which works well. So yeah, you get the idea. It's a very light ROM even if you flash the GApps included variant. Now, talking about that play integrity stuff right out of the box, let me just check it, what it shows. As you can see, my play integrity totally passes. I didn't use keybox or anything like that. So this is really nice that play integrity API checker shows everything passed, so you can use banking apps right out of the box here. Now, if it doesn't work for you for some reason, let me show you. You go to the InfinityX settings, go to the miscellaneous settings, then from here go to spoofing, and from here you just need to enable this play integrity fix. And you can just update play integrity fix if it doesn't work for you. I mean, if these shows cross or red, you can just update the play integrity from the settings right here, and it should work from the settings. And we have even more like spoofings like Google Photos, unlimited storage, and the higher FPS in games and stuff. So yeah, you get the idea. But this is really interesting that in this ROM, I didn't even need a keybox to actually get all these three things passed of the play integrity. This is really awesome. And in the Play Store settings, as you can see, it shows device is certified. This too is right out of the box without even doing much. So I would say this is definitely a plus point for the InfinityX ROM. And this ROM is also available for Poco F5. Let me tell you one thing, that Google Pay may not work on this ROM because Google payments are not working on Android 16 in any way. I am not sure if it will work, but all other UPI apps like PhonePay, MobiKwik, Amazon Pay and stuff like that should be working perfectly fine. And even Super Money and stuff, all those things, and the other banking apps like Yono SBI and SBI cards, then ICICI, iMobile app, all these things should be working fine here with this play integrity passed. And by the way, in the Google Photo settings, it still shows that this pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos. And in terms of the system settings, let me show you how it looks like. There is that system updater. If you just check for updates, yes, it shows that August 10th kind of update. And in the Android version section, this is how it looks like. We have the project InfinityX written on top. We have the device name, then we have the version of this ROM, and it shows the device's spec right here. And of course, it's Android 16. If you just tap and hold on this, it will show you the full Android 16's Easter egg. Let me just go back, and the device maintainer is Yurdula Vai, it shows. So huge thanks to the developer of this ROM. We have the Android security patch as August 1st, 2025 security patch. So you're getting latest security patch right out of the box here. The stock kernel is the 4.14 waffles kind of kernel. Back to the system settings, we have the USB configuration. You can set it to file transfer if you find it convenient. There is a pop-up camera settings as well. You can do the camera calibration as well from here. In the gesture settings, we have the quick tap or back tap kind of feature. It is set to strong. Let me test it. Yes, as you can see, quick tap did actually take that screenshot. So yeah, it is working. And we have the double press on the power button. You can like launch the camera with this. And as you can see, right when I double press on the power button, it launches the camera. There is a 3-finger screenshot gesture. You can also change that to a hell lot of things like these. There's a disable power button and volume button for the screenshot. And here, 3-finger screenshot gesture again is working fine. I'll just delete it for the time being. There is one-handed mode, and there is the lift to check phone as well. You can enable the show ambient option. Now, the navigation kind of things are there in the customization settings. So let me just show you quickly. In the navigation, we have this navigation mode. In the gesture settings, we have the navigation hint back gesture animation. Then we have the swipe to invoke assistant, long press to search, and the circle to search is also there. 3-button navigation is there, and there is the circle to search. Also, there is the sidebar, so you can enable it. And there is this auto enable sidebar for selected apps. So if you launch a particular app, you can just have that sidebar for that particular app only. So this is really nice kind of feature. I haven't seen that previously, but yeah, this is nice that we get this right now in this ROM. Let's assume I enable this calculator app for the sidebar, and right now, as you can see, it opens the calculator app, and I can just do whatever I want to. I can pin the app to the corner of the screen just like that. You can even play a video or something with this kind of feature. So yeah, sidebar is really nice. But right now, let me just open X and swipe to invoke assistant from the corners. Yes, it is actually working fine, as you can see. But there is that circle to search as well, and if you press and hold on the pill bar, there is circle to search, and as you can see, you can just select some particular area of the screen and it will do that circle to search for you. This is awesome. And you can also translate the texts if you would like to. In the notification panel, if you have a notification, it shows like this. Of course, if you just scroll down, you will get to see the full quick setting panel and stuff. If you just slide a notification, it will look like this. It has that magnetic kind of effect, and all the haptic feedback and stuff I'm still getting over here. And there is the notification history on the left side. On the bottom, there is the notification settings right here, and you can just clear all the notifications with this button. The stock launcher as usual that you are getting is the InfinityX kind of launcher, and it looks like this. And in the recents, it has a lot of options. Like if you click on a particular app's icon, there is app info, kill app, split screen, freeform, lock and unlock app, and there is a screenshot, and there is the close option. You can clear all the apps from here. You can take a screenshot, and on the bottom, it shows up the RAM usage status, and you can enable that from the recent panel settings from the launcher settings. Here, I have enabled this memory info. You can also enable Google Lens and stuff. There is background opacity customization. As this is a Project InfinityX launcher, it also has the double tap to sleep and stuff. So double tapping anywhere in the blank area of the home screen will make the device sleep. And just notice all the other features which are there in this particular launcher. I'm not going to waste time, but yeah, I'll try to show you as quickly as possible all the features of this ROM. And double tapping to sleep, as you can see, it just turned off the display or locked the phone. And pickup gesture, yes, that too is working fine. It's really dim for now, but yeah, it is working, I can see. And fingerprint scanner animation is there, and even when you have totally the screen off, there is screen off AOD FPS, and as you can see, it is working really well. Animation, I like it over here. The fingerprint scanner speed and everything, it's totally fine. And there is that oxygenous kind of clock, you can say. Let's talk about the stock camera quickly. Well, this is a typical Leica camera which has a lot of things like 0.6x or ultra wide angle lens, then 1x, 2x, all these features are there. And front camera, yes, it has that Xiaomi CV kind of filters, and I can put this film filter, and yeah, totally working fine. Front camera, no issues whatsoever. Even in portrait mode, it should work. I can see the background blur getting directed. I'll show you some samples here so that you can get an idea. But in the video settings with the rear camera, this is really good that we can actually shoot up to 4K and 60 FPS, which is not even possible for a device like Poco A5 yet. So this is really nice. There is documents mode, there is enhanced mode, there is pro mode, and you can shoot pro mode videos, and there is that audio leveler and stuff like that. Really pro stuff for shooting videos. And yeah, if you just swipe up, you will get even more options like panorama, vlog, short film, slow motion, time lapse, sticker avatars, movie effects, and you can download the long exposure clone, etc. If it needs downloading, it just shows that down arrow kind of. You just click on it, then it starts getting downloaded over the internet. Now the Bluetooth connectivity and everything, it's totally fine. I have connected to this Xiaomi outdoor Bluetooth speaker, and it is totally working fine. Let me give you a demo. Okay, so that's enough of our demo, I guess. But yeah, it's totally working fine with the Bluetooth devices and stuff. And the internet settings looks like this. There is the hotspot settings as well in this internet settings, and if you of course insert a SIM card, it will show up in the internet settings. You just click on this right side of a toggle, and you can also adjust the toggle size and stuff like this. As you can see, the Android 16 kind of features, and you can edit and add even more toggles if you would like to. Like if you go into edit, as you can see, this is how you just click on plus and then just rearrange it however you want to. So yeah, this is how you adjust the quick toggles, and these are the toggles that I have enabled. Yes, there is obviously the record screen cut off feature, record entire screen and stuff, device audio and microphone audio, you can record at the same time. There is that always on display toggle, there is quick share and everything. It is totally working fine here. And there is a hotspot settings. Of course, you can enable 5 GHz hotspots and stuff. There is airplane mode, calculator and stuff like that. So yeah, you get the idea. There is a lot of things. Now in the settings of it, this is how it looks like, and it shows this really cool dialogues on top, shows Namaste and my name. In the Infinity Suite settings, there is the customizations of this ROM, but I'm going to show you at the later part of the video. So do watch this video till the end if you want to know about the customizations of this ROM. Time to talk about the battery settings. If you just click on it, you will get that signature of Project InfinityX's kind of animation of the battery settings. Has that green kind of battery bar, looks beautiful. We have the battery usage, idle manager, then the sleep mode. There is charging control, but enable it only if you are ready to compromise on your fast charging speeds. There is battery light as well. This is for the pop-up camera LED light, and there is that battery information. Now here right now for me the cycle count shows as unavailable for some reason. I think if I charge the device for a couple of times it will start to appear, which has already 150 kind of cycles, and we have the battery temperature showing up right there. There is also the K profile, so you can use the auto K profiles and stuff if you would like to. Now talking about the battery life, let me show you in the Accu battery app I have tested it with. The screen on here shows insane. It's about 10 hours and 36 minutes estimated. Here it shows, but yeah, again, these are all estimated numbers, but you can definitely get 8+ hours of screen on time here with this ROM, and the standby even is really amazing. Shows 8 days already. So yeah, this is more than a week of standby, you can say. Even the combine use shows as 3 days. So the battery life that I'm getting here, it's really insane. I would say it's one of the best battery lives that I've seen in Android 16 ROM on the Redmi K20 Pro. And of course, you can take a look at the fast charging numbers on this ROM. In the app settings, there is the default apps kind of settings. There is app lock and there is game space, and this app lock is also present in the security settings. In the security settings as well, we get this app lock. Now as I'm in the security settings already, let me show it to you. In the settings of it, we have the auto confirm unlock, and we have the enhanced pin privacy and the other features that you are noticing. Now we also have the fingerprint and face unlock, and I have enabled the fingerprint option. Face unlock should be working fine, of course, and there is the fingerprint option, but here you have to go into the settings to actually enable the screen off unlock or the always turned on fingerprint kind of settings. So make sure you enable this screen off fingerprint unlock if you want to have that screen off AOD-FPS kind of experience. And here we also have the mode settings. There is also the theft protection, so you can enable it. This is basically a snatch kind of protection, you can say, of Google. So it will detect if your device is getting snatched or something from your hand. It will lock the device instantly. Talking about that app lock, yes, this is how the app lock interface looks like. If you just tap the fingerprint scanner, it will unlock the app and go wherever you left it. This is nice. Also the fingerprint scanner speed, I have already showed it to you. And even from the lock screen, you can just tap on the fingerprint scanner and this is how it unlocks. And the lock screen shortcuts are actually working well. As you can see, torch is working fine. And obviously, if you want to change the lock screen clock styles of Android 16, you can just swipe over here in the wallpapers and styles. And there is a hell lot of lock screen clocks that you can choose from. With always on display and everything, it looks super dope. Just notice that animation of Android 16, how smooth it is. This is really one of the best kind of looks you can get on your device with the latest Android version as of right now, I would say. I'll just clear all the apps from memory. Right now, I'll open some of the apps so that I can show you daily driving performance. To the left of the home screen, we have the Gold Discover page and opening apps like Chrome, and I have the test UFO website opened earlier. But yeah, I have closed all the apps before doing this kind of test. And as you can see, Play Store, calculator, and even open this Gcam that I have installed. I have made a separate Gcam kind of video for this. You can check it out from the description. Also, let's open this camera. Okay, so it was black. All right, so the camera has opened. Let's open YouTube as well. Now let me open some of the apps which should be there in memory, and scrolling on Twitter or X, it's pretty fine, I would say, once it loads up. As you can see, scrolling, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, 60 Hz device, that's why you may feel it a little bit sluggish or something. But overall, I would say it's decent. Even in Play Store, let's open YouTube and scroll. Yes, even YouTube, scrolling is fine. And in the test website, it shows about 60 FPS, obviously, because this is running at 60 Hz, no overclocking here. But overall, switching between apps, it's not a problem. As you can see, even the calculator is opened. RAM management here is really good. And here are the Android Geekbench score and the other benchmarks that I have tested on this specific build to give you an idea about the overall UI performance. And if you insert a VoLTE enabled SIM card, yes, 4G VoLTE and stuff will be working fine, but this device doesn't have 5G sadly. So yeah, that's a limitation. Otherwise, we have the display settings. It looks like this. We have the brightness level, adaptive or auto brightness. We have the extra dim lock screen settings and stuff. and this is how it looks like, which I already showed you. We have the prevent accidental wake up. In the dark theme, there is the pure black mode. You can disable it if you don't like that kind of thing. I'll just disable it for the time being. We have the display size and text. We have the DPI customization. There is a night light settings, and there is the live display kind of customization. There is display mode. You can set it to outdoor bright sun mode if you'd like to, but it will of course detect automatically. There is anti-flicker mode as well. Let me just go back. We have the colors. You can set it to boosted or saturated. I have been using it with a boosted option. There is color contrast. There is the rotation settings as well. And here we have the enhanced HDR brightness. I would say just disable it, because once you enable it and open a photo or something, the display's brightness goes a little bit wonky. And we of course have the allow window level blurs, prevent accidental wake up, tap to sleep, double tap to sleep that is, and we have the wake up on plug, and the display features is there. Of course there is that anti-flicker kind of mode. I have enabled that from here as well. There is that high brightness mode. If you enable that, yes, display's brightness increases right there, and this is nice. We have the FPS overlay and stuff like that. If you just enable that, you will see a FPS right here, as you can see. In the notification settings, we have the app notification conversations. We have the notification light and notification cooldown. Flash notifications are there as well. You can preview it. It will look like this. There is heads up kind of customization, and there is enhanced notification as well. In the sound and vibration, we have the media, call ring, etc. volume controls. You can change the output device from the settings of this. Even the volume panel looks like this. You can expand it and change the output device again from here as well. There is the increased ring volume, and we have the media vibration haptics. Then here you will see that expressive kind of design of the toggles. There is the in-call vibration options. You can use or disable whichever you would like to. There is all the haptic feedback and everything. No need to worry about it. We have the notification sound adjustment, then the alarm sound and stuff, dial pad tone, screen locking sound, charging sound, etc. And we have the screenshot sound as well. You can disable it if you'd like to. Power volume control is there. There is the charging sound as well, and there is the Dolby Atmos. You can just customize it however you would like to. There is everything like the graphic equalizer from that intelligent equalizer, speaker and headphone virtualization as well. We have the stereo widening adjustment, then there is the dialogue enhancer as well, bass enhancer and volume leveler. All these things are there. And you can even change the profile to dynamic or video, game, etc. There is haptic feedback. You can change the intensity if you don't like it to be too harsh. You can just adjust it from right there. And in the Infinity Suite, you will find all the customizations which are there. In the monad settings, there is that theme style and stuff. Now here, one more thing that I really like, that the dark theme and light theme switching time, it's really fast. As you can see, it has already switched to the light theme, and this is how it looks like. So this is really cool. And even in the lock screen, there is screen off animation and stuff. There is charging animation. There is carrier name on lock screen stuff, charging stats, lock screen media art, and we have replay animation, authentication, error, and vibration and stuff like that is there. By the way, in the monad settings again, we have the theme style, we have the color source, you can change it, and we have the accent color, background color, and there is a whole lot of customizations for this. There is wallpaper settings. Of course, I have been using that InfinityX kind of wallpaper. For wallpaper and styles, this is how it looks like. You can change the lock screen shortcuts, even the icons and stuff, you can totally change. There is a lot of options, and there is also the font styles. You can change it from here as well. Obviously, there is that nothing dot font and stuff, and a much more options. Just notice huge amount of font customization is there. InfinityX probably is the king of customizations. It has huge amount of customizations here. In the app grid, there is up to 6x6, and there is the color contrast, there is the icon again, and the shapes and stuff for the icons you can totally customize. Even themed icons you can totally enable. There is the status bar kind of customization. There is the status bar tuner. From here you can enable the headset Bluetooth kind of icons, colored icons, show notification icon, and we have the clock and date kind of customization. You can have it on auto hide. You can also change the date format and everything. But there is a background chip and stuff. And there is the battery styles. Just notice how many battery styles are there. Huge amount of options again, but I have been using it with a landscape iOS 16 style, which looks like this. I like this one. And we have the battery percentage. You can hide it totally. And we have the battery percentage when charging, status bar action chip, and we have the 4G icon. Then we have the Bluetooth battery stats, Wi-Fi standards, and we have the brightness control. By sliding a finger on the status bar, you can control it. Then we have the status bar kind of padding, top padding, end padding, and the start padding, etc. You can customize. In the quick setting panel, we have the quick setting header clock customization. You can actually customize this particular clock. Also, this chip option is there. I like this one, so I'll keep it on chip. And we have this Bluetooth tile dialog. Pure black quick setting panel option is there. If you would like to use that, you can. We have the enable on secure lock screen. You can disable it so that even in the lock screen, you won't see the quick setting panel. Privacy kind of features, I would say. In the AOD customization, there is the always on display scheduling option, edge lighting, and the always show charging kind of option. Button settings, there is invert layout, edge long swipe action, long press power button toggle torch. Then there is the control playback, show volume panel on the left side, volume media button. Then we have the volume percentage and stuff, click to partial screenshot, all these things. In the power menu, we have the power menu actions. There is that advanced reboot, and the power menu for me looks like this because I have customized it that way, as I have the advanced reboot enabled. If I just click on restart, I can get the recovery, fast boot system UI, and even the other fast boot kind of option. And let me just go back. You can also enable other things like the device controls. There is the show power menu on lock screen. If you just disable that, again, it is a privacy feature, so even from the lock screen you cannot access the power menu. There is power menu style, you can change it. In the notifications, we have the heads up, priority heads up, compact heads up, all these heads up kind of things. We have the force stop, edge lighting kind of features, and the navigation mode I have already showed you. In the miscellaneous settings, we have the spoofings. I have already showed you that as well. There is smart pixels, there is hide developer status, hide app list, ignore Windows secure flags. We have the system haptics and unlimited screen record kind of things. So yeah, these are all the customizations. You can actually check the InfinityX team from right here. A huge thanks to the developers of this ROM again. So yeah, pretty much these are all the customizations of this ROM. So what do I think? If you ask me personally of this Project InfinityX ROM, I would say this is one of the best options out there as of right now for the Redmi K20 Pro, at least with Android 16, because you are getting Android 16 right out of the box, and with that you are getting the Leica camera and stuff, and right out of the box you get the safety net passed here. And this is the first time that I noticed this ROM actually passes the safety net stuff right out of the box in Android 16 at least. So for Redmi K20 Pro, this is really one of those amazing times again that you are getting all these things right out of the box. And overall the smoothness here of this ROM, it's really insane. And you have the double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen. It is like one of the most convenient ROMs out there that I have seen. And of course, not to forget, on this InfinityX ROM, you will get probably one of the best battery lives out there. So let me know down there in the comments what you guys think about the latest Project InfinityX 10th August 2025 built on the Redmi K20 Pro and how it's running. If you want your friends to experience it, just share this video with your friends. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.